I'm Anthony, once again in front of you for giving you a tip in the IELTS reading module. And the question type that we're going to be picking up today is short answer questions. So there are different ways of questions that we've been learning through the tips that we are doing here. And today I'm going to be introducing you to the short answer questions. Here, in these challenges are different in comparison to what we did in the previous question types like true, false, not given. They are definitely challenging if we do not pay attention to the keywords that is necessary for our learning. Now, in today's understanding of our tips, we will look into something very specific, and they are talking about some of the points which I'm going to mention here. In the tips, there are 5 major tips we need to understand. Is read the instructions carefully because the instructions may tell us answer no more than 3 words or sometimes 2 words or even 1 word. So following the instructions carefully is a necessity for all of us to follow. So while we are doing this, we should also be making sure that we would read the question statement carefully to understand and extract the information along with the key information, where I will show you a sample very soon. On the other hand, you will also be looking at some of those points that is required in various segments. Maybe some actual words from the text to the question. Maybe they may have the synonyms, some of those distractive words that may confuse us while answering them. So while making this kind of a progress, let us look into something very important when it comes to 6 different strategies which will help us guide and answer them appropriately. So when I'm talking about strategies, I'm making my point obvious that what exactly we should be doing. Reading the instructions is the number 1 strategy which is necessary for extract the actual meaning of the question, plus identifying the keywords. Second thing is underlining those keywords if it is a paper-based, or writing down those keywords because they look somewhat similar or sometimes unfamiliar, which we may not be using in our daily work. So if that kind of a thing comes in, make sure you alternatively try to find its surround meaning in the sentence where they are used, and try to find their synonyms or other words that may be suitable to such extent. Another criteria, the 4th major point, is when you're skimming and scanning through your text, make sure you are able to try to locate these synonyms or which are in explanatory form. On the other hand, read the sentence first of each of the paragraph, the first sentence of each of the paragraph, in a little more detailed form than the rest of the text, as this will introduce the main idea of that paragraph. By doing this, go back and read the question by question once again. By doing so, you will be able to, until you find the key options which may be illustrated, which may be explained in 2 or 3 sentences in the text. So as we are going to look at a sample now to understand it better, it gives us a fair idea of what it makes a difference. So when we are going to look at them, so I'm going to share my screen and go off the webcam while I'm going to do that, so that you will have a clearer picture of what exactly I'm going to be showing you. So this is the text that you're seeing on my screen. And in this, we see a short passage which is given there. And now on the right hand side, you will be able to see the instructions. Look at the instructions. It says choose no more than 3 words and or a number from the text for each answer. And you need to write the answers in the boxes. So this instruction will be showing up before the question is being done. By looking at this, you will have an idea about the question, the way we are going to look at them. Okay. So when we are going to highlight those words from the question, you will understand what exactly we are talking about. What is the African rhinoceros compared to? So we are talking about compared to. This is our keyword. And in this keyword, we now know that rhinoceros, what are they compared to? So while we are looking at the paragraph in the very first sentence, you see the rhinoceros in Africa. So the African rhinoceros, so it belonged to Africa. Armored giant, okay? Then the word compared to. So we will highlight like. How does it look like? Okay. So when we say how does it look like, it looks like something or compared to a tank of legs. Tank of legs. So our answer for the very first question will be tank of legs. Is that clear? How we will be looking at them, how well we need to understand them. So this is how we are going to be answering. So we are now looking at different kinds of other questions that we may understand and put our thinking very clear, and also uh, making our points much more easier. Now, while we are playing such a role in this segment of understanding what exactly this kind of a paragraph made us understand, I hope this clarifies how well you are able to answer the short answer questions. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish to come back to you once again, maybe very soon, with another tip in the reading module. Until then, please watching our videos and like us for joining our sessions or recommend people to IELTS. Thank you very much. Bye. See you.